It's Ask an Attorney. Real answers to your basic legal questions.
What's the difference between a living will and a last will and testament? It turns out a whole lot. A living will is a form of an advance directive. With a living will, you express your desire to either be kept alive artificially on life support or not be kept alive on life support. And what I mean by that is nowadays, science and technology have reached a point where it's possible for machines to keep our hearts beating. It's possible for our bodies to continue to be nourished through the use of feeding tubes. It's possible to keep our lungs moving up and down with the air flowing in and out. But a lot of people would not want to lay in a hospital bed or even at home in bed, being kept alive using artificial measures. Most people would not want to have a feeding tube. Most people would not want to be kept alive under those artificial devices if they wouldn't have a quality of life outside of their hospital bed. So when someone has a terminal illness and can't speak for themselves, if they are in a persistent vegetative state, which is beyond coma, the use of a living will allow that person to tell everybody before they reach that point that they would not want to be kept alive artificially and that they want to die with dignity and die naturally. A last will and testament, on the other hand, is a document wherein you name an executor, you name beneficiaries, you say how you want your estate to be distributed after you die. So there's a really big difference. And I know that it confuses people because they think, well, I'm alive, so what I need is a living will. Well, you need a living will if you want to die naturally, of course. So that's an advance directive. But you also may want to have a last will and testament so that you can let everyone know how you want your assets to be distributed when you pass away. Now, of course, you've heard me talk before about living trusts. And so a living trust and a will are kind of sort of similar because you're saying what you want to happen to the things that you own at the time of your death. The difference being a last will and testament doesn't go into effect until you die, whereas a living trust goes into effect as soon as you sign it. So with all that legal jargon, hopefully my explanation has helped straighten it out just a little bit. If you've learned something, then please like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel.